Hi, everyone. So today I would like to go through properties that are actually on market, and I want to do something new where I actually do this over virtual. So it's kind of like a virtual walkthrough, and I've selected a few properties here that I'm going to share screen in a little bit, and we're going to go through it. So this could be another thing for us to do for it's one of our services, so it's preliminary walkthrough. Let me show you what I mean. Wonderful. Okay, guys, so here is the first property. As you can see, it's 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, around 2,000 square feet. It is located in Las Vegas. It's 89123. It's been on the market for only 10 days. So if you look at it, you're going through Zillow and then you think, well, I wonder if this is going to be a good co-living space, rent by the room space, and you're looking at the pictures. Let me show you what I think. So off the bat, it looks like it's in a B neighborhood. It's not necessarily the ideal neighborhood because then it's still they don't want it to turn into a C or D neighborhood. So in this case, you may have some neighbors that's they're a little bit more nosy, right? They're a little bit more nosy. They don't want 10 people coming in and out or 8 people coming in and out. They will definitely look at it and then it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. It's okay. There may be some complaints from the neighbors, so I would be a little bit more careful when it comes to such a not so perfect area, but it's not so a war zone either. So they have 47 pictures here. Let's go through it. So first, again, it looks nice. There's enough parking. I think this one is a 3 car garage. So if you think about, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about the other areas. I would do like a Google Maps on this and make sure that what if your neighbor here is actually their backyard or something, or their side yard, or is it a park? Is it a school? These properties do not have HOA. So those are the top at least 4 spots or 5 spots. I've seen properties where right across is actually a church, or right across is a business. So then you can utilize the parking spots there for additional parking. If it's in an HOA though, it's not really gonna fly if it's too pretty of a property. Okay, so here landscaping, it's fine, it's desert, so it's less upkeep. So it's less upkeep. Let me just get my mic this way. That's the other thing too with neighbors. They look at a bunch of cars parked in one property, they're gonna say something, right? And then I've seen not that they're gonna go very far, but they can be pesky with just complaining all of the time. If it's not in an HOA, then obviously they can't. You're not violating. It's just annoying that you'd have to deal with a Karen of a neighbor. All right. So front, this one I'll just get rid of the dead bushes here. There's no need for any greenery on this side. I like the door. I'll keep the door. Here is the first picture of the interior. I like the kitchen because it's closed. It's closed off. It's not wide. It doesn't extend all the way here. It doesn't extend all the way here. So it's compact, which is great. I wouldn't do anything in the kitchen. Over here, though, I may put a wall this way. Put a wall here and divide this living area into two. I would keep the fireplace. I would put, I would close it off though. I'd put like a piece of plywood on there, paint it white or black or whatever it is. They won't have any access to the fireplace because that's liability. Over here, for a retail buyer, they're going to look at this and think, my gosh, I'm going to rip off all the flooring. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that. It looks so outdated, but it's perfect for renting by the room. So on this in this side, I would just partition this, put up a wall here. That could be a bedroom. On this side, I think this is 19 feet across. We need a minimum of 8. 10 by 10 would be perfect, but if it's a minimum of 8, that's fine too, and just split that into two. So just off the bat, just from a few pictures, I can say we can add 3 bedrooms here. It already has 4 existing. We can add 3 more, and then that's seven rooms. The kitchen, again, for retail buyers, they'll look at the cost. They'll look at the cost and think, I would have to rip off the countertop. The um the sink is in the wrong spot. It's off center. It should be by the window. Again, the flooring, the cabinets I'd have to replace, the black non-stainless steel appliances, I'd have to replace that. So they're looking at cost, right? They're looking at dollar signs and how much they'll have to spend. They'll probably luckily this one doesn't have popcorn ceiling, but they'll look at this and think, oh my gosh, that's outdated. I don't like that light. That has to be replaced as well. The cabinets, the handles, all that. So then just on the kitchen alone, that could be like 30 grand, right? Not for renting by the room, not with co-living. I would just leave this as is. I wouldn't touch it. I would put my money somewhere else, and it's not going to be very much. So long as the plumbing works, electricity works, gas stove or, electric, it doesn't matter. So long as they work, it's fine. Okay, so here's another angle of the fireplace. And yeah, I would just put a partition this way. And that could be 1. I would have to measure it, right? This area though, so now you're exposing this to a common area. You may want to add this. You could probably include this all the way down here, but then you'd have to wall this up. Now that could be an expansive room right there. I would partition it all the way here, obviously. So the wall would be here, this way, and then, across there. So that could be the whole space. You don't have to worry about access to the backyard. People can just go around. If this is the only access to the backyard and you want it to be accessible, it's not necessary. They can just go to the front and go around the back if they want to go to the backyard. So for this, I would partition it all the way here. I would wall this up, frame it out, and then maybe up to here. There. So that could be an expansive bedroom there. If you don't want to, you can go from here, put up a wall all the way up there. That's a huge wall. A little bit here, and then this way. So then you're leaving this as a common space. You can put a round table there with 4 chairs or whatever it is for dining purposes. But again, it's not necessary. Floors, I'll keep the floors. Fireplace, I'll keep it as is. And again, I would just close it off. This would be the egress, right? So it's the window, the access. There will be an entrance here. There's going to be an entrance here, and then that. So it's 2 egress, pretty much. Bathroom. It seems like this is the common bathroom. I'll leave it. I wouldn't do anything to it. Now, to a retail buyer, again, it's another 20, 30,000, right? To rip off everything because everything is outdated. This tub, it takes up a whole lot of space. You probably want a clawfoot tub, things that are specific to the buyer. The cabinets, you can tell, are just, very standard Home Depot cabinets. I don't think the faucets even match. And then the mirror, you probably want something fancy and all of that, but not with co-living. So I would just leave this as is. Hardwood, or some sort of tile. I want to say they're wood grain tile. Waterproof, leave it alone. Okay, so here's the dishwasher here. So yeah, what I would do in the kitchen, I would just clean it up. Clean it up. Maybe, I don't think you were going to need any paint. The appliances look good. Leave it alone. It's not going to decrease or increase your possible rents if you had stainless steel appliances or if you had white appliances. If you had square tiles or if you had marble countertops, it's not really going to matter. People may appreciate it and they want to stay longer or something like that, but we're talking about affordable living, and that's not really their priority. Their priority is to have a roof over their head and that they have a safe place and a clean place to stay. And it's affordable and it's low, and they pretty much have everything that they need. And that's the mindset of somebody in affordable living, is that they just need the shelter. So this is the front. This one is actually the other room. I think behind here is the fireplace. So now, depending on how long this room is, you can divide this into two, or if it's short, it seems like it seems expansive, but we're looking at pictures, so that could be very deceiving. I would paint it. Yeah, I would just paint it to make it uniform. I would leave the light fixture, leave this, because you don't have to worry about accessibility. You're not going to be housing people with disability or any type of special accommodations. So if you guys are looking at this and think, oh my gosh, now I have to level this out or I have to break this, you don't have to. Not with rent by the room co-living. I always love it when they provide a floor plan. Ah, wonderful. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So this is the primary. It's not going to have an ensuite anymore. What we're trying to do is save money, guys. Okay, so instead of making this into primary ensuite, might as well be a second bathroom to accommodate everyone else. That's how you would save money. So what you're going to do is just make 3 feet. So that's the minimum standard, is a 3 feet hallway, like that. Close this off, and then this would be a common bathroom, common big bathroom for that matter. So for here, I would close this off. I would finish the wall and then go like that. This would go like this. Put a door this way. Cut this in half. So it's going to be a little tight, but at least you'll get two rooms out of it instead of one big room. I would go like this. Okay. Door here and maybe a door over here. Like that. So then there's still access to the kitchen for everyone else. Here's the entrance here. What I'm talking about is the window. What I would do is I would just close this window off and then maybe just put, the minimum is 24 by 24. It's pretty small. You can do 30 by 30. So it could be like kind of this way. Frame this out. This room already has access to, this is to the backyard. And then obviously access here and then a window here. Even if it didn't have a window here, the access point is perfect for a second egress. This, I would close this off. Door here. And that's how it's going to look like. So how much are you going to spend on that? So how many walls are we actually going to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 walls. The only thing that I want to say that's going to be costly would be converting this window, splitting it in something smaller to accommodate this room. I think that would be the costly. What's going to be costly on this? Kitchen, again, we're going to leave the kitchen, dining, all that. You would have to furnish it with the ones that are not existing bedrooms. Make sure to include a dresser and then obviously a queen size bed. For these two, you may want full beds, but I would try to fit a queen somehow, maybe like this, right? Like that, in a sense. And then just do, depending, you can configure it however. I would put the dresser here because then there's more space here. Maybe the dresser here. And then one nightstand, one lamp. I'll put the dresser maybe by the window. Go like that. This one, there's enough room here. Maybe I could go like that. Now, the members, they're more than welcome to reconfigure the furniture if they didn't like it. That's what I've seen sometimes when they leave and then it's completely shifted and stuff like that. Although everything's there, they somehow some of they take my plants for some reason, but that's fine. I always put like an accent plant on the desk just for some height and for some color. And for the most part, they take that, which is, I guess it's okay with me. They don't take anything else though. Okay. Put a door over here. So instead of a French door, I would minimize this into a single door, obviously. Or maybe on this side. Doesn't matter. So you don't have to build out another bathroom, or you don't have to go through, I mean, the walk-in closet, just to go through the bathroom, it's better to just cut through here and then there's your primary bathroom. The closet, however, what's going to happen to the closet? I would close this off so nobody can actually have access to the closet. If there's something here, I would probably just, you're going to need a utility closet just for your stuff. That's the floor plan for that. It may be confusing. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely tried my best there. Hopefully you have learned a thing or two about renting by the room here in Las Vegas. I'm actually an agent. If you guys had any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I read all of my comments. Let me know if you want me to walk a property for you. And until next time, keep it cash flowing. Bye.